Greetings, good people. Thanks for clicking on the video. It is hot topics time, ladies and gentlemen. It is Thursday, January 29th, the year is 2026. And if you are new here, welcome. If you are a returning royal family member, follower, and or friend, welcome back. All right. So I like to get straight into it. All right. Got a couple of hot topics lined up. Just want to, get into it, share my thoughts really quick as you are coming in. Please pay your admission fee by hitting the like button, drop down in the comments, and share your thoughts. So without further ado, let's get into it. So first up, we have Miss Oprah Winfrey. Today is Oprah's 72nd birthday, all right? And she is celebrating her birthday by showing off that she has a new workout regimen. So she is lifting weights. Let's take a look and listen at Sister Winfrey pumping iron on her 72nd birthday. Let's get into it.
Yep. More down. Right, go through your feet. Arms just hold on. There we go. Inhale. Through the feet. Come on. Inhale. Push through the feet harder. Jumping. One more. Raise. One more. Inhale down and that's it.
Got it.
Nice.
Nice. I didn't know what a deadlift was. I remember Adele told me she was deadlifting, and I pretended to know what she was talking about. What's the
Won't get me, CBS. Won't get me, CBS. So Oprah Winfrey basically is showing off that she is pumping iron at the age of 72. She also had two knee replacement surgeries, if I'm not mistaken. She mentioned that on her social media somewhere some time ago. Oprah looks great. Someone in the comments said that they still don't trust her. She absolutely looks amazing. And I love the fact that at 72, she is taking good care of herself. Listen, her wealth has a lot to do with that as well. But I think as you get older, what a lot of the wise elderly folks say, health is wealth. So listen, if you have the resources to take care of yourself, by all means, you should. Okay. All right. So shout out to Oprah, the Winfrey, doing the darn thing. All right, who we got up next? Oh Lord, y'all. Y'all ready for this one? So Lauryn Hill has been invited to the upcoming Grammys. Okay, I think the Grammys air this Sunday, the 1st of February, right? So Lauryn Hill is set to do a tribute honoring Roberta Flack and D'Angelo. This is going to be industry interesting. Okay, I got tongue tied there because Lauryn Hill is known to be punctually impaired. Okay, to put it nicely, to put it mildly, Lauryn Hill has showed up to countless shows where she's the headliner hours late. People have complained. People have purchased tickets. They said they wanted refunds. I remember when the Fugees went on tour year before last or whenever it was, she was late. There was a lot of drama behind the scenes. Now, for her to get this gig at the Grammys, they had to have paid her handsomely. Now, I wonder, do the acts get paid at the Grammys? I'm pretty sure that they are aware that Lauryn Hill, people who sit on the board, the committee, people who are in the hip hop field of the Grammys, I'm pretty sure that they know that Lauryn Hill has a track record of being punctually impaired. So this should be interesting. There had to have been some sort of incentive for Lauryn Hill to perform at the Grammys. Listen, all I got to say is she has a reputation to being late. So if she shows up late, the Grammys, you know what you signed up for. I think it would look extremely terrible for her to show up late to the Grammys. She was invited to give this, tribute. So this is going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing this among other things at the Grammys. Trevor Noah, if I'm not mistaken, it is Trevor Noah that is going to be hosting. So look, you get what you pay for or what you didn't pay for. I hope that for Laura Hill's reputation, she shows up on time and does a phenomenal job. This is a huge honor for you to be giving a tribute to Roberta Flack and D'Angelo, who both have passed away, and Lauryn Hill was inspired by and worked with in some capacity. All right. Good luck, Lauryn Hill, and good luck, Grammys. Okay, this story is about Sonya Massey. Now, you guys remember Sonya Massey? Her life was taken because of a reckless officer who claims that he was threatened by her. Now, Sonya Massey, she called the cops one evening, one night, because she thought that there was an intruder in her home. Okay, so police officers entered her home. They scoured the place. There was no threat. She was having some friendly banter with the police officers. And because a police officer thought that Miss Macy was going to throw boiling hot water on him, he decided to end her life. Well, the former Illinois deputy, he has been sentenced to 20 years for fatally taking the life of, well, fatally taking the life, that's redundant. Anyway, for taking the life of Sonya Macy. She called 911 for help, okay? So Grayson, that's the former officer, 31, he was convicted in October 2025 of second-degree murder in the July 6, 2024 killing of Macy, a black woman who was unarmed and inside her home when the encounter escalated. Okay. So the sentence represents the maximum term under state law for the lesser charge on which a jury ultimately found him guilty. Now, according to court and body camera evidence presented at trial, Macy, she called the police in the early morning hours to report a possible intruder. When deputies, including Grayson, arrived, they found no threat. All right. Inside her residence, a confrontation occurred after Macy lifted a pot of boiling water from her stove. Grayson, he drew his weapon and he took her life. So he later testified that he feared that he would be scalded, though his partner at the scene testified that he did not perceive Macy as a threat. Of course, we've heard this story plenty of times before. This scenario plenty of times before. These yellow belly cowards with badges claim that, oh, my life, I was in fear of my life, and then they just go ham. Now, during Thursday's sentencing in the courtroom, Macy's family emotionally addressed the judge, describing the profound impact on her passing. When the sentence was handed down, some family members reacted with audible relief. Grayson also spoke, expressing remorse and saying that he wished that he could undo what happened. In addition to the prison term, Grayson will serve 2 years of mandatory supervised release after his release and will receive credit for time already served in jail. Hmm. He retains the right to appeal the conviction and sentence. Now, Miss Macy's father, he basically spoke to the press, and let's take a look and a listen at what he had to say. Like to hear it? Here it go.
Overwhelmed with joy. We prayed that this would happen, that he would get the maximum sentence. But we look forward to him being prosecuted federally for violation of Sonya's civil rights. I don't care about who's running this country right now, but I'm gonna let you know that as her dad, I want him prosecuted federally too, so that when his sentence is up here in the state of Illinois, he can begin his federal sentence in the federal penitentiary.
Now, ultimately, speaking to several members of the Massey family, they say they don't believe justice fully exists for Sonya, but now with this maximum sentence, they hope they can put some closure to this chapter of their lives and move forward. Back to you.
I'm just overwhelmed with joy.
Oh boy, man. God bless that man. He definitely is strong. Her entire family is strong. Someone in the comments wrote, this that's still a BS sentence. He'll be out in half the time with quote unquote good behavior. Someone else wrote, we are not safe anywhere and can barely count on the people sworn to protect us. I pray this father and family heals. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. That's crazy. He straight up took her life in her own house. Mm-mm-mm. This is absolutely insane. And I do agree with that comment about he'll be out, in no time with good behavior. And once he's out, he'll have 2 years, only 2 years supervised probation. 2 years? There are people who are sitting in jail who didn't take anyone's life. And they are scheduled to be on probation for 5 to 10 years. There are people who just been released from jail. who ain't take nobody's life or didn't even attempt to take anyone's life. And they're on probation for 10, 15 years. Listen, are we surprised at this point? Listen, rest in peace to Sonya Massey. And I just pray for strength for her family. All right, moving along, y'all. For whatever reason, everyone, or not everyone, but a lot of people are obsessed with this Mangione fella. Okay, Luigi Mangione. So apparently, a Minnesota man was arrested after authorities say that he showed up Wednesday night at a federal jail in New York pretending to be an FBI agent and claiming that he had a judge's order to release Luigi. This is according to a criminal complaint. Now, according to CNBC, the man identified as 36-year-old Mark Anderson reportedly gave jail staff a Minnesota's driver's license when asked for FBI credentials. He also claimed that he had weapons in his bag. Investigators later found a barbecue fork and a circular blade that looked like a pizza cutter. Anderson is now charged with impersonating a federal agent and was scheduled to appear in federal court in Brooklyn. Is it Mangione? Anyway, Luigi, he's being held without bail while awaiting trial for the December 2024 killing of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. Prosecutors say that Luigi stalked and fatally popped Thompson outside a Manhattan hotel as he arrived for an investor event. Again, somebody said, I don't blame him. Someone said, as he should. Free him too. Minnesota. Suspect bought FBI badge and uniform off Timu. I can't. I ain't even mad at him. Hey, this is power in real life. Power book Ghost to be exact with Kane and Effie. If you know, you know. Why is everyone so infatuated with Luigi? I get it, but I don't get it. So the man who tried to break him out of jail for whatever reason, now he's sitting in jail too, and Luigi is still awaiting trial. Okay. Someone else said the eventual Netflix documentary on this is going to be crazy. Yeah, it probably is. I don't know. What's everybody's obsession with Luigi? They think that he's like some sort of a hero that doesn't wear a cape because they said that that CEO and United Healthcare as an entire company is fraudulent, denying claims, putting people's lives at risk. So I guess they thought that Luigi did a service to the public. But we shall see when it's his time to go to trial. We shall see what will happen. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to take this time to thank you. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. You still have time to pay your admission fee by liking the video. And don't forget to share your comments and your thoughts and opinions in the comment section of this video. All right, so that concludes today's hot topics, but don't worry, I will be back soon for something else. As long as these people keep acting up, I will have something to talk about. All right. All right, y'all. I am signing off. I love you for watching, and I will talk to you later.